Wex's attack may have been unsuccessful, but it inspired another deadlier assault. This time Persis, the Bane of Pallas herself, led another strike, blasting through the same Athens hull breach that Wexus had weakened in his assault. Persis' strike team managed to free Calix 4, but Paladin Imogen Rife cut them off outside Drevis' cell. Persis may have escaped, but she refused to retreat without Drevis. Paladin Rife destroyed Calix 4 to prevent the wolves from recovering it, and eventually the wolves were forced back, but not before Persis slew Paladin Rife with her own blade. Finally, Commander Hallam Fenn, Imogen Rife's protege, was able to establish a line of communication with the rest of the reef. Working with the Techians and the Crows, they created an enormous visual illusion of the Harbingers, making it seem as if the Queen had finally decided to cut her losses and destroy the asteroid. It worked. The false Harbingers so scared the wolf fleet that they broke ranks. Then the combined forces of Commander Fenn, Paladin Leona Brill, and Paladin Kamala Ryo slammed, capturing Persis Pallas Bane and driving the rest of the wolves off. Hallam Fenn brought Drevis to Vesta years after Imogen Rife had set out to do so. As a reward for his service, the Queen bequeathed him Rife's place among the 7 Paladins. Finally, Beltric the Veiled left the Hildians and massed his fleet at Fortuna to replenish his Ketcher's ether from the organic compounds found in the asteroid's surface. His ships landed on Fortuna one at a time, the rest forming a defensive screen around its surface. He believed that Paladin Zaya would attack the screen and destroy her fleet against the shield wall. But Abrazaya's fury over the Battle of False Tidings had chilled over the years into an icy, clever resolve. She separated her forces in two and engaged Beltric's Veil with what he thought was her entire host. But in secret, Abra deployed her second fleet with a weapon the Reef had been working on since Bamberger. Charybdis, a gravity weapon strong enough to knock asteroids off course. Charybdis caught asteroid Tenet in its beam and flung it into Fortuna, destroying both and severely damaging Beltric's fleet. Beltric was easily captured in the ensuing chaos and brought swiftly to the Queen. The fight became known as the Fortuna Plummet, as are, on occasion, the remains of Fortuna and Tenet as well. After the Fortuna Plummet, one of Prince Uldren's crows returned with a message from a fallen by the name of Varix, of the House of Judgment. In desperation, Scolus personally led an all-out assault on the military fortress of Cybele. Little did he know that the Queen knew of his plans, thanks to the word of Varix of the House of Judgment. No sooner had Scolus's Ketchers arrived at the asteroid that all 4 Armada Paladins, Abrazaya, Kamala Ryo, Leona Brill, and Hallam Fenn, caught him in a pincer movement. Calix 12, the High Servitor of Scrivix the Sharp-Eyed, tried to escape, but Abrazaya chased it down. Scolus's Cybele uprising had failed. He, Scrivix, Calix 12, and the rest of his leaders were cast into the Queen's prison. The Reef Wars were effectively over. Varix of the House of Judgment declared Queen Mara Sov the new Kell of Wolves, and advised those captured at Cybele to serve her. The first among these to pledge their loyalty to the Queen was one called Savix, who was given the honour of serving in the Queen's throne room to the right of the Queen herself. Though many wolves knelt to the Queen, some refused to admit that the war was over. A group of wolves rallied under the banner of a new would-be Kell, Velenix, called the Ravenous. But before Velenix could strike at the Reef struck at him. Lieutenant Petravenge, a corsair who had served under Paladin Abrazaya during the Hildian campaign, hunted down and captured Velenix. 。 Hey guys, thank you for watching my first few videos delving into the lore of Destiny. This is a world of stories that means so much to me, and I can only hope to begin to do the writers justice. Just popping on here at the end to give a little update as to the future of the channel content-wise. First of all, I plan to be doing Destiny videos more frequently from now on, with some of my new projects relating to characters such as the Drifter and Clovis Bray. Expect videos regarding his journal very soon, but it's a large project, so it will be something I'm going to be chipping away at over time. Additionally, I hope to be getting some talented friends of mine to be voicing characters in future projects, which I'm very excited to see. And if you have any specific lore readings you want to see, feel free to drop them down in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.